Video, we shall rank every Pixar villain from worst to best. We've ranked every DreamWorks villain, then Blue Sky. Now it's time we rank Pixar. Alright, first up is Sid. We've ranked him in our previous Toy Story villains, but this is different. Okay, he is a kid and tortures the toys and all, but he's just threatening to the toys. So, the fact that he has use of explosives, I think he's a positive D tier. Now, next we got Hopper from The Bug's Life. Okay, this grasshopper. Okay, how do I say this about this fella? He is very threatening to the. Okay, blah blah blah. I don't know where we keep him. True, he is small, but he's threatening to the ants, and he's aware that they outnumber him 101. And not only that, but he enslaves the ant race, commits genocide, murder, and rules through fear and abuse. Okay, his smallness is a bad thing, so C tier. Alright, now up next is Stinky Pete. Bro, for your... Okay, Stinky Pete, you may be a toy and all, but your twist is a good advantage. So B tier. Ow? Okay, now for Randall. Randall, he's the brains of the Scream Extractor. Okay, so bro, since you're smart and all, I don't know where to keep you. And why don't you? The fact you said that you are willing to kidnap 1,000 children, A tier. And you are a perfect C tier. Now up next is Darla F tier. Alright, now up next we got The Incredibles, where we have Syndrome. Syndrome is a straight up S tier. Now we got Chick Hicks. Okay, this guy's just a cocky race. No, I'm too late to say that. But this guy almost caused a car crash, almost killing many people. And he's very cocky. So, maybe C tier. Now up next is Chef Skinner. Chef Skinner is an easy E tier. I know E tier. He's E tier. I'm saying it. Chef Skinner might be the only normal person in the movie. Just like Ken from the B movie. Justice for Ken, bro. Justice for Ken, bro. Okay, now for Otto, S tier. Charles Muntz, he's a good twist villain. But the only downside is he's old. A tier. Okay, Lotso, you're just like Stinky Pete. But you do more abuse. So, A tier. Now for Miles Axelrod. Okay, before you guys say, bro, Miles Axelrod's a bad villain, wait. After finding out he's a terrorist, in my mind, a bomb is the most powerful weapon a villain ever uses. So we're giving this for a B tier. Now for Mordu, maybe D tier. This guy, he's a bully, but E tier. Now for Inside Out. Okay, we don't have a villain, but we have Jankles the Clown. Okay, I know Jankles the Clown doesn't get that much screen time, and he's just a side character, but I have to give him points for that. I had to include him in this list. You're just a side character, man. I now see why people didn't want me to keep you. Alright, Thunderclap. He's incredibly forgettable, but I'm so sorry. The squid that tried it, the giant blue squid. Okay, this guy is just a side character, so F tier. Now Jackson Storm. You are the easy D tier. Now for Ernesto de la Cruz. This guy's an incredibly perfect twist villain. A tier. Now for the screenslaver, aka Evelyn Dever, aka Evil Endeavor. Yeah, you had enough nicknames. Screenslaver, you had the worst twist I've ever seen in my entire life. That was what people said. I did find her twist shocking. No! Boo! You need to leave, but we have opinions, right? No! Okay. I hate her. Noise. So for that, D tier. Now for Gabby, maybe E tier. Alright, now we have the Cursed Dragon. Okay, I know this guy's forgettable at all, but boy, I love dragons. And the fact that it's made of random items, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but no, Jesus. D, no, oh my God, C tier. All right, now Terry. Okay, Terry, I know he's doing his job and all, and for that, E tier. Ecole Visconti, bro, you are a bully, but you're willing to do anything. B tier. Okay, now for me, Glee. Okay, I know she isn't a villain and all, but the fact that she can turn into a giant red panda, she's a very good one. And the fact, and she was the villain for a few seconds in the film if you've watched it. So I think she's maybe a B tier. Emperor Zurg, the fact this guy's a literal giant. When he was an old Buzz Lightyear, heck nah, bruh. Now for Bernie Lumen. He might be the number one least evil villain on the list. Cause I remember watching Wicked Binge. He said that Bernie Lumen is the least evil villain Pixar has ever had. But still, bro, I gotta give credit to him. D tier. Now for Anxiety. Okay, I have to forgive. I know. Anxiety was doing what was fixed. She was doing the right thing for Riley. But almost making Riley get a heart attack. Girl, you know you almost murdered somebody. If Joy didn't step in, Riley would have died. And you know that's a bad thing, right? Okay. Anxiety, D tier. Alright, since we have 3 new movies for Pixar. First up, Elio, aka the worst Pixar movie ever. It's Good Dinosaur. AKA the second worst Pixar movie ever. What was that? Dang it. The sixth worst Pixar movie ever. Yeah, that fits. Alright, this guy, he's a straight up C tier. Now we got this fella from Hoppers. You're just a literal worm. F tier. And Lilypad, you're just an iPad. F tier. And that, my friends, is the Pixar villain tier. Wendell, we forgot the shorts. Yeah. Alright, now let's finish this. We got Emperor Zurg from Buzz Lightyear Star Command. This guy's more of a comic relief, but at least he has some powers. E tier. Round the manager, F tier. In fact, you're just like, ow, you're doing out with Twiggen 2.0. Oh, okay. The cleric, C tier. Alright, now for the final villain. Okay, I forgot your name, but your name ends with Junior. This lamp right here is responsible for killing us every single time. So you know where we're gonna place him. The top of S. Get out of the way. The top of S tier. And that, my friends, is every Pixar villain worst to best. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.